What's up, guys? Like I said before, sorry. The other video it was a long video and it cut me off. It saying something was wrong with it. So check out my last video about the Batman suit. I hope you enjoyed it. Now I'm gonna go to part two of the review of the Amazing Spider-Man 2, which is one of my favorite Spider-Man movies in a long time. Now, I'm not saying that didn't like the Amazing Spider-Man. I enjoyed it. It was a good story. I think a lot of people's problem with the story was it was like, well, it's going a little darker. Is pretending to be is trying to be like Batman. First of all, I don't think Spider-Man is trying to be Batman. I think it's producer's fault for trying to make it darker. But yeah, there are some in Spider-Man's life. It has dark tone in it. They didn't just get that from Batman like out the blue. Peter Parker's life is complicated. He has a complicated life. He's not perfect. He's not like Bruce Wayne. He has the money. He has the cars. No, Peter Parker is a regular guy, regular person like us, who is struggling through life. Life sucks. Life sucks. So yeah, I enjoyed the first movie, and thank God they brought the web shooters. Like I said before, they brought the web shooters. Like in the Sam Raimi's, they did not do Spider-Man all that justice, except for the second one. I love the second one. I watch it till this day. I say that's the best Spider-Man movie Sam Raimi ever made. And then they went downfall with Spider-Man 3. Because I didn't care for Venom, I didn't care for the Goblin dying, I didn't care for Sandman's daughter. I mean, even though it's sad, but showing it all the time, come on, he needs to be a serious villain if he's like gonna make his daughter better. And I'm tired of them. I'm tired of each. Sometimes there's gonna be a twist. Okay, that was no twist. We didn't want to know, you know, Flint Marko did not kill Uncle Ben. Let's just get that straight. Flint Marko did not kill Uncle Ben. He knows it. They just want to put Sandman in there for Peter Parker when he wears the black suit. He can take it out on somebody. Take it out on Harry. He's trying to kill you. Just whoop his butt. Get over it. You know what I'm saying? They should not even put Sandman in this movie in the first place. I mean, Sandman's, if you look at the behind the scenes or the concept art, he had an axe, sand, sand, whatever. It looked bad as heck, man. It looked crazy. And then I'm like, he's probably gonna use it in the movie. Nah, they didn't use it in the movie. They just put him in sand, made him a monster, and he's like, I'm just doing this for my daughter. Okay, I try to kill you, Spider-Man, because, hey, I'm trying to take care of my daughter. Yep, my least favorite Spider-Man movie to this day. Thank God the main Spider-Man 2 is way better than Spider-Man 3, in my opinion, because at least they handled the villains correctly. I mean, you don't have Green Goblin and Electro teaming up, and they're going against Spider-Man at one at a time, or at the same time as they did Sandman and Venom. You know, Venom came out, talked to him, revealed his face too much. That's what I hate about that one. They revealed his face too much, and they should have just took notes from Spectacular Spider-Man. Thank God Spectacular Spider-Man did those things that were wrong in the movies, did it right in the show. They didn't reveal Eddie's face except for 2 times. That was it. And I was like, we didn't see his face the whole time. We saw Venom talking and talking out of his stomach. That was so hilarious. And I like that episode, man. I like it. So now I'm saying, like, right now, I think this Spider-Man brings him to justice. I bring it. Now Spider-Man is smart. He needs the web shooters. He needs a new suit. He has a new suit. And then a lot of people are saying why he changed his suit. They shouldn't have kept the first one. I don't agree with you. Let's not get this twisted. I don't agree with you. The suit was a prototype, just like the web shooters. Like Mark Webb said himself, what if a kid makes a suit? If you were a superhero, just like Spider-Man in the first one, would you make a suit like that? Yeah, you would. And would you build it out of, I don't know, the stuff you see, like watches, sunglasses, make a perfect suit? Original. Yes, you would. You would. You will make a suit just like that and fight crime in it. And people won't even laugh at you. People are like, dude, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And now behind everyone is speculating why he changed the suit is because, for one thing, the suit was torn. It was ripped. He was in a big battle with the Russians or something. And then Gwen, now she knows that Peter is working for the Daily Bugle. So she's like, I'm going to make you a new suit. And she did. She made him a new suit, the classic suit, and it looks awesome. And it says it in the game, too. Like, yeah, Gwen made me this suit after my last battle. If you don't believe me, look at the video, the suits, and then pause it and read it. You'll understand what I'm talking about. So let's talk about the villains. So it's actually Electro, Green Goblin, and Rhino. I'm naming Rhino last because he's the last scene of the movie. He's in the first scene as the Russian guy, and then the last movie in the last scene he is the Rhino. He announced it to everyone, "I am the Rhino," and I'm like, really, dude? Really? You're not even mutating. You just said that. But anyway, I like Electro. I like what he brings to the table. Cool special effects. You can see his whole veins and electric. It's like freaking cool. And then Green Goblin. A lot of people are complaining about the Green Goblin. He should not appear in this movie to kill Gwen Stacy. Sorry for you. She had to die. Straight up, she had to die at some point. It's like Ben's death all over again. He died in the first movie. Gwen was gonna die in the second one. That was teased in each trailer, and everyone was sick of it. Like, stop teasing us. It's just he dies or not. It's like it looks like in the first one, like when Spider-Man webs her, yeah, she survives. She doesn't die just like that. No, she survives the first one. Then the second one, she doesn't get lucky because Spider-Man is balancing his best friend slash enemy, and he's getting choked by a Green Goblin, and everything just happens so fast, and then the clock just busts open, and everything just tears apart. And, I like that was a crazy scene, like how she died though. In the comments, I've seen it, the images where he saves her and her neck crack, but in this one, he got her just in time. It's just that he caught something, and then she hit head first. If you guys were wondering, she hit head first. She hit head first, and, then after a while, he took off his mask, and he's like, Gwen, Gwen, and then you see blood comes out of her nose. I'm like, dang, she died. That's the most heartfelt thing ever, man. That's crazy. I bet everyone was in the audience was like, oh crap. There was some funny moments in there and there's sad moments. I think this one was the best sad moment ever. Best sad moment ever. But yeah, and then there was some funny scenes, and they got Spider-Man's wisecracking right. Thank God. Yeah, Toby, you've been replaced, dude. You've been replaced. Andrew Garfield just took your job, South Park style. They took my job. They took his job. And sorry, I was watching South Park yesterday, and that episode came on where all the future guys just took everyone's jobs and anything. So yeah, I think New Made Spider-Man did bring Spider-Man to justice. This web slinging, wisecracking, the kid we all know and love. And I see what people are coming from. This movie should have went another way. I can understand that. I mean, there were some scenes that were cut out. There were some very good scenes were cut out. That was in the trailer and it's cut out. And then there was an important scene that people were wondering. Why in the world Peter Parker did not beat the heck out of Green Goblin after Glenn died? Well, answering that question, they cut it out because the PG-13 rating. It was too violent for people. I mean, for the little kids, because kids are gonna watch this because it's Spider-Man, and they see him violent. The parents are gonna be like, "You don't want to see this," but Dad, you don't want to see this. They don't want their kids seeing all that violence, so it's gonna be on the deleted scenes, um, special features on the Blu-ray. If you got Blu-ray, I don't got Blu-ray. I got a Xbox or a computer. I might play Blu-ray on the computer some way, somehow, to get some special features, but I will do it. But yeah, like I said, these villains, you can relate to these villains, except for Max Dillon. That was just thrown in there for some reason. Yeah, Max Dillon, he's not noticeable. And they took that same concept out of another movie to try to make it work. It did work. No one respected Max. Everyone just treated him like trash. When it comes to the power grid, he built that design, and then Oscar taking the credit. Yeah, I'll be mad too. You know. And then Harry Osborn dying like his dad. Um, his dad died from this genetic whatever. People say, yeah, he's the Green Goblin. I'm like, not really. If it was the Green Goblin, he'll be monstrous. His eyes would be red. He would have big horns. Yeah, that'll make him the Green Goblin for sure. They should make the ultimate Green Goblin instead of the regular Green Goblin. For Norman, big Green Goblin, Hulk form. And for Harry, just the regular Green Goblin. They just kept that route. So yeah, overall, I mean this movie, this is part two. Overall, like I said, this movie is great. I recommend go seeing. I seen people on Twitter, people on Instagram saying they seen this movie like 3 or 4 or 5 times already. So hey, you got some people love this movie. I'm like, duh, it's Spider-Man, dude. Come on. So yeah, like I said, movie was great, better than the Amazing Spider-Man, 100%. Like I said, with Spider-Man 2, better than the first one and the third one. These two, favorite ones ever. Amazing Spider-Man 2, favorite ones ever. Favorite ones ever. And I might get into, like, in the next video, I might get into some details why I didn't like most of the Spider-Man movies. The first one and the third one. I'll tell you why right now. The Green Goblin had no motivation. After he killed those guys that fired him, that was just it. He was just, and then Spider-Man was in his way, or Spider-Man had to stop him or something. He killed them, and then he's like, "Well, now you're my sworn enemy." And then it was like he had no motivation. I mean, he could just be this villain, and then he just tells them like, "Join me. Let's not continue to fight like this. Let's join forces and take over New York." No. And then Spider-Man 3, like I said, Venom was rushed. He had more screen time, but he died. And Sandman was just a big wuss the whole time. But I did like the animation when he just comes as Sandman, you know. And then you get to the point when the Goblin shouldn't just be a reincarnation of his dad, laughing, more strange, like haunt Peter Parker. Don't just reveal yourself just because, like, yeah, I'm gonna get you, Peter Parker. I'm gonna get you back. That was a dumb idea, and I hated it. I still enjoy it, but I hated it. I like it and I hate it. Just saying, it's not the best Spider-Man movie ever. I thought it was, but I was just a kid back then. Now I'm just like, nah. I see what people are coming from. This is the worst Spider-Man movie, but I still enjoy it though. I just hate the moments when he's like the black suit that I remember is supposed to be aggressive. It's supposed to show Peter Parker's anger side. So I hope in the Amazing Spider-Man 3, all four, however they're gonna do it, introduce the black suit as the angry Peter Parker, not this dancing guy who's trying to get some chicks. That's what he was trying to do, to get some chicks, and the girls were just looking at him like he's a moron. And then some girl's girlfriend was like, "What the world? Let's get out of here." And then the boyfriend's like, "Are you serious? That guy's a douche." So I hope in the third Amazing Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man movie, like his last predecessor. I hope so, because you got the Sinister Six. You got 6 villains in this movie now. Cause in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, they was building on that, so that's why they did 3 villains in this movie. They tease you out like Green Goblin was a tease, and also Rhino. They were both a tease, but the main villain of that movie was Electro. That's it. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video because I don't want this to happen to me again. So like, subscribe, add me on Google Plus. Tell me your thoughts on the movie. What were your best moments? What was the worst moments? What was that moment you was like, I wish they taken out? You know, so hey, thanks for watching this video. I'll make more videos later, probably. Hope so. And talk to you guys once again later.